Greetings, everybody. Today I am pleased to reveal the nominees for the first Viewer's Choice selection. As I promised earlier in the year, now that we have a slot in the schedule, it's going to be opening up with Imperium Galactica approaching the conclusion. I'm looking forward to turning over one of our weekly slots to the viewing audience for you to select what the content will be. Just a couple of ground rules here. You don't have to pick from the selected nominees. You can do write-in votes if you want. Anything goes here on any appropriate topic. You can vote either in the comments on this video or in the Viewer's Choice channel on the Discord. Link to the Discord is in the description and in the channel banner, of course. Or you can even vote both places if you want. I do ask that you vote for only one project. I'm not going to divide your votes up between multiple ones. You need to pick one and comment to vote for it. And you do need a comment. A like or an emote or a me too or a +1 doesn't count. Put in a comment that says the name of which project you're voting for. It's a fairly low bar, but I do ask that you do at least that much just to keep things simple. If there is a runaway winner, then it'll be simple for me. That's simply what will be chosen. If there are multiple projects that are fairly close, then I'll choose between them myself on their own merits as I see them. I'm presenting these in alphabetical order to eliminate any bias on my part there might be towards one or the other. So without further ado, thank you to all of you who have put forth nominations, and we have a total of 10 for this initial Viewer's Choice vote. More Creeper World 4. Anybody who's been subscribed to the channel for any length of time is very familiar with Creeper World 4. Voting for this means I'll simply do an extra map per week. Dark Facets. This is an indie game, a two-dimensional tower defense type. Has its own storyline and some unique mechanics. There are elements of magic, dynamic time and weather effects, etc. If you're interested in tower defense off the beaten path, this might be a good choice. Distant Worlds. Distant Worlds 2 is currently in development, but this is referring to the original, which has a host of different options. It's a very dense, micromanagement-heavy 4X. Lots of variety, ability to customize your experience. If you're a fan of the kitchen sink style of 4X, this could be up your alley. Fallen Haven. This is a retro game that I'm not familiar with personally. It's from 1997. It has both a strategic layer, you've got to manage your resources, and a tactical layer where you've got to conduct engagements. There are some YouTube playthroughs if you want to see what other people have done with the game, or check out the page on GOG. Imperium Galactica 2. Obviously this would be a natural continuation to Imperium Galactica. It's 2 years later. There were some refinements made. A lot of the same formula is there. If you've enjoyed the Imperium Galactica run-through and would like to see where the series developed from there, this could be the way to go. Infested Planet. This is an indie RTS from 2014. It's got very positive reviews on Steam overall. There's an interesting quote from Tom Chick, calling it fiendishly clever, creatively generous, and cinematically thrilling. So for what it's worth, that's your sales pitch for Infested Planet. Jagged Alliance 2. Another older one is from 1999. It's a squad-focused, turn-based strategy game that's noted for having quite a bit of depth, similar in genre to the XCOM series. Master of Magic. Reaching even further back for this one, this is mid-90s 4X fantasy game, one of the more popular strategy titles of the mid-90s. Czar. This is a 2000 fantasy RTS by Haemimont Games. They're probably more recognizable for their work on the Tropico series and Surviving Mars. And finally, XO. Now this game is still in early access on Steam, but it's a good early access, if you understand what I'm meaning. It's been in development for a few years. It's regular getting updates, has very positive reviews there. And essentially, it's inspired by FTL, Faster Than Light. Similar type of scenario, you've got a ragtag group of human refugees. You're trying to expand your fleet and escape the aliens, and there are difficult decisions, triage in terms of who's going to survive, who's not, that type of thing. And that is the list of Viewer's Choice nominees. Looking forward to seeing what all of you are most interested in, what you end up voting for. If you're interested in a particular style of presenting with the game you choose, for example, blind, tutorial, challenge run, etc., please let me know that as well. I'll have an announcement next week on who the winner is. Thanks in advance for all of your feedback.